Well, this class is exercise science, science of sports. We have spent a lot of time focusing on injuries to each of the joints in the body that they could get while they're doing any kind of a sport.
We've had lots of guest speakers in. We have a total of 10 guest speakers in over 7 different days. They've done acupressure they will be doing. They've done massage, they've done reflexology, they've done electrical stimulation of the muscles. We have a trip to the cadaver lab that we went to so they could see the muscles that we've talked about in class, what they actually look like inside the body. So it's a lot of activity involved with the class.
I picked exercise science because I thought it was interesting. I am interested in sports, and exercise is part of my life daily, so I thought that'd be something I could build on.
I'm interested in like health careers and stuff, and I've always liked like exercising and like sports and science, and so it just kind of, the title just kind of fit like what I want to do, so I just want to learn more about it.
I chose exercise science as my J-term class because I do want to go into the medical field after I graduate.
A regular day, we take a lot of notes. The notes, it's all informational stuff. Like we learn a lot about like different joints and like injuries and stuff, but the notes aren't overwhelming because you have like half the day we take notes and the other half we're like up and active doing stuff, so it's pretty fun.
My favorite part is when the different people come in, like the guest speakers, because I like learning about like different career options that we have, and like some of them I never even heard of before, but they just interest me a lot.
I liked learning about how, obviously how the joints move and everything, and then I like learning like yoga and like all the different forms of exercise we have learned, and how like you're supposed to warm up before you work out, and then how long you're supposed to have for the cool down, and just different things.
The exercise science at Kirkwood was pretty fun. They took our heart rate, found our body fat, and just kind of like told us a little about how our health is and stuff, gave us a lot of like stats, and like that was interesting, and their like new department is pretty cool. The cadaver lab was, I didn't like it. A lot of people think that it may be like interesting, but it wasn't okay. I saw a dead body and I didn't like it.
When we went to the cadaver lab, looking at the legs and arms, that didn't bother me, but once we got to like the abdomen, it just started grossing me out, and I ended up passing out. I just laughed it off.
Favorite part of teaching this class? For me, all of it has been really fun. It's a time to engage with the students, one in a much smaller group than what we're used to. We get to be with them all day long. We find out a lot more about what their interests are post-high school, what things they're interested in now, why they took the course. I get to teach with another teacher all day, and that's something that we don't get on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I would say that team teaching is from my perspective, a lot of fun. But it's also, I just feel like it's such a more relaxed atmosphere in the classroom. We've got all day to get through these things, and so if things take longer or shorter, I feel like I'm enjoying the company of the students more because it's not so rushed.
I expected that there was going to be a lot of work and everything.
There'd be a lot of guest speakers, and we'd learn a lot about the body.
I expected to learn a lot going into the class, and I think I have. It's kind of like helped me decide like what I want to do in the future. So
I think J-Term offers a great opportunity for students to try new things, do new things, maybe challenge themselves in ways that they haven't challenged themselves in before, in a very, what I would consider, fairly low-stress environment, where we're not worried about grades, but we're doing this because we want to learn and the joy of learning.